for a second. Now, Joel, you tried something and you're doing something now where you're the client. Your agency's the client. So why don't you tell us a little bit about hashtag a few good minutes?
So we're the agency and we're the client, so we're very confused.
You're both the zombie and the apocalypse. I like that.
Yeah. No, so when we were thinking about launching what we call branded entertainment, right? So I don't care what you call it, because just to step back for a minute, I think we confuse ourselves as an industry by naming this branded entertainment, branded content, content marketing, native advertising. It's all the same thing. Our point of view is, as a brand or as an agency, as long as you are entertaining, educating, or informing appropriately to your audience, it doesn't matter what you call it. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. When we were launching the Brand Entertainment Group, I sat down with Andrew Graff, who's the CEO of the agency, and I thought, this is something that we really need to start thinking about. But we need to drink our own champagne. So we need to prove this model out on our own. And luckily, we were brave enough, and Andrew was brave enough to invest our own capital in creating this 5-minute web series called A Few Good Minutes. And the goal behind that was to sit down with some of the world's most interesting, what we call creative innovators and pop cultural icons. And we just wanted to be great storytellers for no other reason than to align ourselves with people who we should align ourselves with.
Like clients that you could have in the agency. It's become a new business.
Right. Yeah, whether they're a client, we had Marty St. George, who's the CMO of JetBlue on, to talk about things like the future of air travel and the competitiveness in that space right now. But to talk about why and how difficult it was for him to move to New York as a Bostonian. Let's talk about other things as well. We just want to be great storytellers. Right. But we also had people on, like our first guest was, I sat down with Russell Simmons. People thought, well, why Russell Simmons? But Russell Simmons is a storyteller. He's an innovator. And at the time, he had just launched Narrative, which is his new agency. Mr. New York, moving out to California, really interesting. And then it also launched his new YouTube channel, ADD, All Deaf Digital. So the goal there was to create a very high-end production that people would enjoy watching. And as an agency, we felt like we need to be phenomenal storytellers. And it's done wonders. You and I talked about this earlier. We had this idea. The idea is nothing if you don't have distribution. And we were lucky enough to partner with Ad Age at the time to launch the series. So we had great content. We had appropriate content for the audience we wanted to talk to. And we had distribution as well.
All right, good. So we're going to build off distribution. So just numbers. So on the Spock thing, how many hits?
Over 10 million.